10 out of 10 for atmosphere, 1 out of 10 for drink choices. Sarah's got a whole glass.
Did he say he's bringing something else? Or?
He said he didn't want the banana. This is what it should be like. It's our last sea day on board the Disney Destiny, and we've already had Mickey Churro waffles at Marceline Market. Mickey Churro pancake. Mickey waffle pan churro. Oh my god! Ridden the Aquamouse. They didn't let me take the camera. Made some mistakes ordering room service. Hello, Mr. Disney. Doing good enough. Seen the Hercules Theatre show and enjoyed treble making with Cruella. But the day's not over yet. Tonight we're headed to Pride Land's Feast of the Lion King to see the dinner show that we should have had on our second night, but it was postponed, and we've been waiting all week for it. We're also revisiting one of our favourite parts of the ship, the Haunted Mansion Parlor. And then there's time for one final farewell from Mickey and the gang. So stick around and join us for our final evening on the Disney Destiny. Let's go. Heading into the early evening, we've still got a bit of time before dinner, so we decide to revisit our favourite themed area of the ship, the Haunted Mansion Parlour. Oh no, it's a ghost. It's so horrible. We came in here on the first sea day when it was absolutely packed and we struggled to get a seat together. This time it's a lot quieter in here, so we've got our choice of quite a few seats. Although the one by the fish tank always seems to be occupied. And that's the one I really want, because I'd still like to work out how they do that ghost fish illusion. After sitting and soaking up the atmosphere for a while, we decide to order a drink. I wasn't a big fan of the last drink I had here, which was the Grinning Grape potion. So this time I decided to give something else a try. We got a couple of drinks in the end. What was yours called?
Midnight Spree.
And it's got a lollipop.
Yeah.
That's like a witch's finger. What's mine got on?
I don't know what they were with. They were like popcorn or...
I've got a Restless Bones, which is popcorn, syrup and butterscotch, and it's what Sarah had the other day.
I remember there was a woman sitting right by us the other day, and she's like, what is this? What do you do with it?
Oh yeah, he had to unwrap it for them.
For her. I was like, Christ, do you want them to eat it for you too? Princess. No, this is the Restless Bones. This smells like the Restless Bones. I think they put the things in the wrong one.
What's yours supposed to be? Oh yeah, it does.
That smells like butterscotch. Which one do you want?
The butterscotch. We think they've...
Well, that's not popcorn that they've put in there then.
Yeah, this tastes...
Yeah. As soon as I saw the colour of it, and then I looked at the colour of yours, I'm like, no, that's...
Oh, so is that my lollipop?
Ooh. No, this is nice.
My witch's finger.
You can have the witch's finger, I don't care.
No.
This is really nice. This is really sweet too. But
what's in that one? Dragon fruit.
Yeah, and the pea.
Oh, butterfly pea.
Yeah, butterfly pea syrup. And it's got a sour lemonade, but it doesn't taste sour. That was my concern because I don't like sour.
This does taste popcorny.
It does, doesn't it?
It's nicer than what I had the other day. The blue grape.
This one's delicious. It's my favourite.
$8.50.
Oh no, mad, isn't it?
Each. can harmonize, twinkling and go strong back to socialize. Initially I thought this drink was okay, and the first few sips were quite pleasant. But the more I drank it, the more sugary and artificial tasting it got, to the point where I couldn't really stomach it. So what started off as a nice drink was actually kind of gross. A bit like the first drink I had here. I wish I just ordered a Coke. I've changed my mind on the drink. It's not good. The drinks in here are horrible.
That one was lovely.
Sarah liked hers.
Yeah, that one was. It was okay. I probably liked it slightly more than you, but I didn't love it.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 for atmosphere. 1 out of 10 for drink choices.
I reckon all the ones that say potion come in bottles, like your blue grape potion, pink
really?
potion.
Unfortunately, they all seem to have trouble getting through.
We packed our suitcases earlier today, but putting on the covers is proving a lot harder than I anticipated. So I'm trying to do that now, as the bags need to go outside this evening before we go to sleep. I'm doing a trick on Sarah. I'm ready.
Oh my god. Kind of suits you, Karen. Could have at least buttoned it underneath.
Well, I had the elastic on the wrong side and wouldn't reach.
Very you.
Thank you. Right. In case you're wondering what I'm wearing, it's one of my suitcase covers that I'm trying to put on. But I pointed out to Sarah the other day, they look like bodysuit size. One thing I will say about the suitcase covers is, as lovely as they made my cases look, they're a real pain to get on and off. Of the cases, not of me. This is the first time I've worn them. So tonight we've got our last restaurant, which is the Lion King, or Pride Land's Feast of the Lion King, and this is the night they're going to do the show. So it didn't happen on our first time there because the cast member was ill apparently. So this is the show we've been waiting for. Although saying that, we have actually got breakfast there in the morning, but it won't have any of the entertainment.
Love, exciting and new. Come aboard, we're expecting you. The Love Boat.
She's trying to spoil my song. I was doing the Lion King and she started singing this.
The Love Boat.
But come on, we've got to go.
Promise. I'm just getting my shoes on.
Our cases are ready. We're going to put them outside the door, and we're now headed to our final meal at Lion King Feast of the Pride. No,
Pride Land's Feast of the Festival of the Lion King.
Pride Land's Festival of the Lion King Feast of Kings, and this should be the show night. So better be good.
Better be good.
Because Hercules wasn't. So what we do is leave our cases outside our room tonight, and they'll be taken off the ship for us in the morning or overnight, and they'll be waiting for us hopefully. I was quite surprised by this at first because I thought it was a bit risky to leave our valuables just out in the corridor, but cruise etiquette says theft is not usually very common on ships, although I know a magnet that says otherwise. Handle.
Oh, they'll pull them up.
Right.
Somebody's got
Cases ready.
spotty luggage.
So everyone's got their luggage out. Oh, that's a nice one. We've got a Hoover. There's a queue. At least it's moving. If you arrive for dinner exactly on your dining time, you might find there is a bit of a queue, but it generally moves quite fast. I think they maybe hold people at the door until the actual time, which is why a big queue forms. So, as I mentioned before, we dined here on our second night of the cruise, and our server had told us it was going to be the show night, so we were all excited for it. But then when it came to it, it wasn't, and one of the performers had been taken ill. So there's been a lot of anticipation building up to this show, because we've had to wait right until the end of the week for it. As people file into the restaurant, I try to have a quick look around with the camera to capture some of the design details, and everything in here captures the African savannah theme, from the bold print on the carpet right up to the ceiling design. Excited for the show?
I am. I love the music from The Lion King, so one of my favourites.
We're fairly near the stage. It's in the middle there, so hopefully we get a good view. So the menu tonight is different than it was the other night here. Sarah had a quick look earlier and we didn't really like the look of it, so I'll try and find something that looks okay. We're a bit confused by the menu because we thought it was going to be different to the other day, but it's the same one. But then they've given us different bread and dipping sauce to what's on the menu, so we're not sure what's going on.
Did you enjoy it?
It's cornbread. Sarah doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Chicken stew, please.
This is the different menu.
We did have the wrong menu, so we're starting to look again. I don't mind this one, but Sarah doesn't like the look of it.
It's not got as good a choice on it as the other one had, and I was so excited at the thought of having prime rib 2 times on it.
What kind of soup is it?
It's butternut and something else. I'm not sure.
Chive?
I'm not sure. No, it wasn't chive.
I got the hand pie, which looks a bit like a mini pasty. I think it's lamb. And I think it's got some kind of curry dip with it.
Okay.
I didn't really have time to read the menu because they were hurrying us.
It's really hot tonight. Much hotter than the broccoli one was.
It's quite nice.
This is beautiful. I'm not even a soup person. I never had soup at home. It's lovely, lovely butternut squash soup. I just like lots of pepper in my soups for some reason. I don't know why.
The hand pie was very good. I'm telling the video. The hand pie was excellent. Nearly as good as yesterday's pasta. After the starters, the entertainment started with a singer and some percussionists. And there's a little raised stage area in the middle, which you can't see because it's behind this table. And the stage is actually in the middle of the restaurant, so the idea is that everybody can get a good view. Unfortunately, we're next to that noisy party of children that won't be quiet, so it does spoil it a bit for us, as they're very loud. One of the main features of this restaurant is the back wall, which is actually where the window to the back of the ship is. But you wouldn't know that, as it's made to look like it looks out onto the savannah, and you'll find that the lighting changes throughout the evening to reflect different times of day. So it starts off with sunrise and lots of reds and oranges, and then later on we'll move into blues. So keep an eye on that back wall. We've got a feeling that there's still some staff sickness going on here, because Sarah's convinced that she's seen a female singer that performs this first song, and we think maybe she's the one that is sick and still not well enough to perform. So we suspect that the male singer has taken over her role for this evening, as this song doesn't quite fit his voice, although he is doing a good job with it.
Welcome! Tonight, we are honored to take you on a journey as we share a story with you that is handed down from generation to generation. It's the circle of life, and it grows us all.
I get the real.
Wonderful. That is a greeting in Swahili. I am Shaha, which in Swahili means storyteller. The cub who would be king.
I found the timings here a little bit awkward, as the performance was going on and he was speaking to the audience, but my food was there and it was going cold, and I was pretty hungry, so I wanted to eat it, but then I didn't know if that was being rude and I was supposed to be waiting until he'd finished, and because people were served at different times, it was hard to follow what the etiquette was supposed to be. So I tried a bit of both, like trying to have a couple of bites and then turn around as though I was paying attention. Hopefully I didn't look too rude.
Will become a finger.
My main course was excellent. I had the beef short rib, and so far this is the best meal we've had. I don't know if Sarah agrees though. How do you like it?
Oh, I've actually enjoyed it. The chicken was beautiful. This is something called sweet corn pat.
Okay.
I have no idea, but it's actually quite tasty. I was a bit dubious to try it.
It's like an omelette.
I don't know, no. Do you want to try a bit?
No.
Just a little bit.
So you're quite impressed with this menu after all? After thinking it wasn't that good?
It's not my favourite of all the menus, but it's still nice food.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not, wouldn't have been my first choice. But I enjoyed the starter. I've enjoyed the chicken was beautiful. Still would have had a prime rib.
How rude! They interrupted us.
destination. Would you like that? All right. Okay, from this...
I was glad I had finished eating for the next bit, as they tried to get the audience involved. They split the room into two and had each side doing different hand movements. It was quite fun to be involved.
Okay, my friends, I mean this side. It's very simple. We're gonna go Hakuna Matata. Okay? We're gonna try it. 1, 2, 3. Everybody is wrestling. I love that. This side, we're gonna let them out to us. So, let's go. It's your time to shine. Let's give it one more shot. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I'm very impressed by all of you. Let's put it all together. 1,
Sarah's got a hollow glass. Lift yours up.
Did he say he's bringing something else? Or?
He said you didn't want the banana. This is what it should be like. She's not had a good meal. The music here follows the order of the songs from the film, but we notice there's a couple in here we don't recognise that we think might be from the musical. This one's a bit of a racket. We hit the hollow yet?
Still quite filling. I suppose because often along the bottom of the sauce.
This is Rafiki's sundae, and it's got vanilla ice cream and caramelized bananas, banana bread, caramel sauce, chocolate chips and whipped cream. But Sarah had asked not to have the banana, so I think she just got like the little bit of ice cream and whipped cream.
For the Christmas party at Disney. That gave me a fright.
Ooh, I see a lot of clean plates. The food is good, yes? It's enough to make me believe of everything. It's enough to make kings and double bones believe the Simba, guided by the spirits of his father, defeated Scar and reclaimed the throne, fulfilling his destiny as the rightful king.
Overall, the entertainment wasn't exactly what I'd been expecting. I hadn't watched any previews of it beforehand, so I was expecting more characters and puppets, but whilst it wasn't quite what I imagined, it was still certainly good entertainment. And I did like the finale where all the servers joined in as well.
And now we have reached the end of Secret Stories. We can go ahead until we meet again.
Finished with last night's nice meal, but
Sarah looks emotional.
I am emotional. And Lion King always makes me emotional because it was the movie out the very first time I visited Disneyland, so everything was Lion King, the parades, the lot. Yeah, so what a way to finish the cruise with that. You look a little bit emotional too. Thank you. Take care. Lovely to meet you. Not you. Yeah, not so nice to meet you, not.
As we leave the Pride Lands, we think maybe it's not so bad that this is our last night on the cruise, as there's a dreadful smell in the corridor, and we think something's gone wrong with the plumbing. Well, I just thought it was you, to be honest.
No, it's not.
Just walked through something. Code brown.
Oh.
Code brown on level 4.
Absolutely vile. It's not right.
There's a really bad smell. Sarah reckons it's not her.
No, not this time.
Going back to the restaurant,
Yeah.
I very much enjoyed the food. I liked the entertainment, but because I hadn't seen it online like Sarah had, I was expecting more like puppets and people dressed up as animals, which is not what I got. And I just felt the timing was a bit weird. Like there was a big gap at the beginning where we were sat waiting for food and nothing was happening. And then when they brought our main course, they started singing, which you didn't mind because you were facing the stage, but I had my back to the stage.
Yeah.
So like I had planned to turn around to listen to the like songs, but I was like half turning one way and then turning back trying to eat. And then I thought, oh, maybe I'm supposed to be waiting because some people were not eating their food. So I would rather those bits happen in between the courses.
Yeah. It would be very hard to coordinate that with everybody being at such different times.
They do it in Animator's Palette, they coordinate those times. And then I was a bit annoyed they clapped through my favourite song. It's not really a clapping song.
Oh, see, I was clapping.
The one...
yeah, he lives in you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was clapping. Great.
I just wanted everyone to be quiet. But I did like the last song when everyone clapped and the waiters all joined in. That was good. After dinner, everyone gathered in the Grand Hall for the final kiss goodnight, which was then going to be followed by the final farewell, which takes place on the stage in the Grand Hall. So we found a good spot on the balcony looking down. We were up on the 4th floor for this performance, which is like the middle level, and it seems like perhaps you get the best view if you lay on the floor on deck 3. As that's what a couple of people did here. I would maybe like to try that, but not if anyone was watching, because I don't think I'd be able to get up again. But I'd be interested to see what the view looks like from there. But wherever you're standing, you get a good view of the whole Grand Hall and all the lights changing colour, and it's quite magical to watch. So I wish we'd seen more of these on the other days of the trip, because we only saw the Pirates one yesterday and all the other evenings we'd forgotten about it. So I'm not sure what the other ones were like and whether this one is the standard one that's seen every day except Pirates Night, or whether they were different each night. And if you're wondering why I'm talking all over it, it's because the music is copyrighted, so I'm trying to cause a diversion.
And I'm here to ask you, did you have an amazing cruise? Now, I'm so glad to hear that, because tonight is a celebration of memories made with family.
At the end of the evening, there's a final farewell held in the Grand Hall, and this gives the cast and crew a chance to say goodbye to the guests. And there's also one last chance to meet the characters.
Final time, so please put your hands together for Captains Minnie, Mickey, and all of our friends. Now, folks, our friends are going to be meeting and greeting for the next 15 minutes. That's 15 minutes to get any last-minute photographs, autographs, and of course a cuddle with all of our friends here on decks 3, 4, and 5. That's 15 minutes, everyone, and of course, we'll see you real soon.
We haven't actually met any characters yet on this cruise, but seeing as Belle is standing right next to us, we feel obliged to have a photo with her. And if you ever want to know how much you've let yourself go, then have your picture taken with a Disney princess. As we both came away feeling pretty bad about ourselves. Sarah's quite excited to meet Donald.
I am. It's been a few years since we've had a chat.
We then walked round to the other side of the atrium and Donald Duck was there, so we posed for a picture with him as well, which was a bit more our style.
That's a nice hug. Oh, come on, Karen.
Alrighty. No one take his arm and his arm there? Alrighty. Big smiles here on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, and 1. We got it. Don, can you wave bye to the camera?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, very nice, Donald. Alrighty, there you go. Thank you.
There was a bit of a queue by Pluto, so we decided not to wait for him as the 15 minutes was nearly over. But at this point we did regret that we hadn't taken the time to meet the characters before, and we both wished we'd met Mickey earlier on. After the characters had said their goodbyes, it was time for Zaya and Gamble to come out and wrap up the story of the ship. And this was quite a nice way to say goodbye to the cruise, as it seemed to tie everything up nicely and reminded us of all the highlights that we'd had.
Well, gather around, folks. Come join us, our friends. Let's finish our story and see how it ends. Travelers all on a journey at sea, who were seeking adventure and their destiny. With help from their mystical and lovable guides, they found heroes, they found villains, and lots more besides. Who here found themselves inspired by a hero on this journey? Now, friends, who will admit to straying from the path a bit this week? Who participated in some villainy? Yes, the path towards destiny is a winding one. There are always challenges along the way, but there are also opportunities to be inspired by great heroes. Becomes a legend. And for others, sometimes their story isn't quite as clear. Is it always as clear as that? There is always something in between. And that is where mischief is found. Keep everyone guessing. At the start of our journey, you chose to search for your destiny. Tell me, did you find what you were looking for? Yeah! Maria, did you find what you were looking for? Did all of you? Yeah!
we're back in the room after doing the final farewell in the lobby, and we've got a tiny towel animal. I think it's like a little hippo in a glass. It's quite cute with little star eyes. I guess they're not expecting us to wash tomorrow. And as bad luck would have it, the camera I was using to film the final farewell, the memory ran out just at the end. So I missed the final like confetti thing that popped over everything, but luckily I got most of it. So tomorrow we've got breakfast on board before we debark, and then we're getting a taxi to Miami, where we're going to stay in a resort for the day before we fly home in the evening. So if you've got this far, thank you for watching, and if you've watched the whole series to this point, I hope you've been enjoying it. Please give this video a like, and if you're not already subscribed, then please do so. Oh, Sarah's making some weird noises from the shower. So I'll see you next week for our final video of this series. Thanks for watching.